Have you ever looked at a really big number and weren't too sure what numbers go into it? Well, don't you worry. In this video, we're going to dive into some divisibility rules that are basically like cheat codes for this process. Come on, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's begin with some common everyday rules that you'll use all the time. Let's start with the rule for twos. A number is divisible by 2 if the last digit is even. For example, here we have 48. Well, the last digit is 8, and 8 is even, so 2 must go into 48. And if we divide, we're going to get 24. Let's look at the rule for threes. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is also divisible by 3. For example, here we have 372. So let's add up all the digits, 3 plus 7 plus 2, which gives us 12. Since 12 is divisible by 3, that means 3 must also go into 372. And if we divide, we get 124. Let's keep it going and take a look at the rule for fives. A number is divisible by 5 if the last digit is a 0 or 5. For example, 135 ends in 5. That means 5 must go into 135. And if we divide, we get 27. Let's keep it going and look at the rule for tens. A number is divisible by 10 if the last digit is a 0. For example, here we have 670, which ends in 0. That means 10 must go in to 670. And if we divide, we get the infamous 67. And there you have the common everyday rules. Let's heat things up by looking at a few additional rules that build upon what we just learned. Let's take a look at the rule for fours. A number is divisible by 4 if the last two digits are divisible by 4. For example, here we have 516. Well, the last two digits are 16, and since 16 is divisible by 4, so is 516. And if we divide, we get 129. Let's take a look at the rule for sixes. A number is divisible by 6 if it's divisible by both 2 and 3. For example, 132. It's even, so we know it's divisible by 2. Now let's check the sum of its digits. 1 plus 3 plus 2 gives us a sum of 6, which is divisible by 3. Since 132 is divisible by both 2 and 3, then it must be divisible by 6. And if we divide, we get 22. Let's take a look at our final rule, the rule for nines. It's going to be the same concept as the rule for threes. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is also divisible by 9. For example, 738. Well, let's add up all the digits, 7 plus 3 plus 8, which gives us 18. And since 18 is divisible by 9, so is 738. And if we divide it, we get 82. And there you go. Now you've got yourself a set of cheat codes to spot divisibility in seconds. So the next time you see a really big number, don't you panic. Just remember these divisibility rules and you'll be good to go. Well, if you found this video at all helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys next time.